Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around, and it's been a couple days since I've been able to do a mail call video, and I'm kind of getting backed up out here. Actually, most of the stuff actually came today. A couple boxes did come over the last few days, but been really busy. But before we get into the mail call, I want to show you guys something new that I just brought home. It is clear. I'll even take the mag out just to make sure you know. It is clear. This is a real firearm. And this is a genuine Colt 1911. And per the serial number, it's Colt 1911 government model. But per the serial number, this one was made in 1922. So very, very cool addition to the vintage gun collection. We'll be getting that out to the range really soon. But I've been wanting another nice old 1911 for a while, and finally found a pretty good deal on one. It's got some nice patina. It's really in pretty good shape though. But let's get into the mail call. So let's do a couple of little ones here first. So I got a package coming in from Henry Ford. A little bit of a story on this one. So I reached out to him, and I am not throwing any stones at him. I really am glad that he's willing to help out with stuff that's kind of outside of his normal wheelhouse. I was looking for some seals for some of these Acro 1 for the CO2 seal, and so he said, yeah, they need to be made out of urethane. So he punched me out some, and I put one in. They were really working good, but one of them I actually degassed it while it was still full, so I could take it apart and look at the insides of it for another one that I was trying to fix. And when I degassed it, that urethane O-ring that he had made like expanded to like 3 times the size it was, and here's a picture of it. And he said, oh, it needs to be made out of a different material then. And he's punched me out some new ones here. I did, so I left that little puffed up seal sitting on the bench, and overnight it actually shrunk down to almost exactly the same size as it was before. And I put it back in the gun, and it's actually been holding air just fine, but I'm afraid that one might not work. So so he has, oh, there you go. So it's now, this is some different, much harder material, he said. We'll be trying that out, so that's pretty cool. So I really appreciate Henry. If you guys have anything Crosman related that you need to buy parts for, seal kits and all that sort of thing, check them out. So now this one's actually coming from a fella that watches the channel. His name's Gary. I won't give his last name. This is not something he's selling, but it's a mount that he developed. And let's get this out. He developed this for himself, and he made an extra one, and he contacted me to see if I'd want to have one and try it out. So this is a piece of Picatinny rail. I'm going to have to remind myself actually what this fits on. I don't recall, but it's been so busy it just I think it was a Crosman, if I remember right, or maybe a Benjamin. So he's got and he machined all this stuff himself, so that would fit around the barrel of, I think, a Crosman, if I remember right. And let's look at this other piece here. He sent me a picture, and I'll put a picture up here of it. So, and when I recall, so apparently this is a clamp-on kit for like a Benjamin or a Crosman product. I'll have to refresh my memory, but yeah, he did an excellent job. He machined all this stuff, and then he's got 2 different size pieces of Picatinny rail that you can use to clamp on there. Really appreciate that, Gary. We'll be doing I'll get that mounted up I know I have whatever it fits on, or else I wouldn't have agreed to have him send it over. So, hey there, friends. Nibs from 15 minutes in the future. Well, maybe a little bit more than that, but not too much. I wanted to throw a little quickie addendum in here and let you guys know. So the guy's name's Gary, and he actually does, if there's any interest in it, he wouldn't mind selling these scope mount kits, but it is for the Crosman model 1400. I did mount up. I just grabbed another scope off of another air gun real quick. I've got some really low mount rings and like a Weaver K6 or K4 that I'll probably put on here down the road. This is sitting up a little bit too high. I mean, I can get a good sight picture, but it is sitting up a little bit too high. But I think with some really low rings and a Weaver K4, this will be a really cool package here for this Crosman 1400. So sorry, Gary, I didn't remember during the main video, but there you go. That is really cool. My email is down in the description. If you're interested in possibly getting a hold of Gary about this, get a hold of me and I'll get you guys in touch with each other. But back to the main video. Let's see, got a couple of good sized boxes here. So you guys have seen, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I wear it every day. My little tool organizer from 1791 EDC. It's a great product. I wear it every day instead of the multiple individual holsters for my Leatherman and my flashlight and all that stuff. But this is another box of goodies coming in from them to check out. And they're having a big sale for October. And let's see what we got. So this one that I have right now is, they call it the Easy Snap. They actually did send me one of these already, but I gave it to one of my coworkers because he needed but this is their Easy Slide. So this is the burgundy one. The Easy Slide that I got before was the black one, and like I said, I gave it to one of my coworkers. And then let's see what else we got here. We've got so we've got another Easy Snap. I'll have to give that one away. But that's pretty cool. So this looks like the exact same one that I already have on my belt right now. So I think I asked for it because the one thing, this only has 3 pockets. So you got one for a multi-tool, one for a flashlight, and then this one in the back is perfect size for a good size knife. But pretty sure I'll have to check back, but I'm pretty sure I asked for a single pouch because I do want another single pouch that I can have, so when I'm carrying my Leatherman, I can have the bits that the Leatherman uses, the Wave. I've got the bit kit because I use a lot of Torx and a lot of Allen head stuff on my job. But that's okay. I'll do another review on that, and I'll do a giveaway with it. I'm sure somebody on the channel will appreciate that. But this is pretty cool here. This is, I do have a nice belt, but you can't have enough belts, I don't think. And so I asked them if they would send over one of their heavy-duty belts, and they did. So, and this one does have, so it does come with a buckle. But I have a lot of nice belt buckles that I'll probably put one of my belt buckles on there. There's a Colt one. Let's see, this one's over here. This is a Crosman belt buckle. Let's see, here's a Smith & Wesson belt buckle. The one I have on my belt right now, I think, is a Winchester. Yep, Winchester. So, but they just take these 2 screws out here, and their belt buckle will come off, and I can put my buckle on there, and really nice heavy duty, very thick leather. So thank you EDC 1791. They're one of my affiliates. I think on Avant Link maybe. Definitely have their link down in my Linktree account. All right, so that's from them. So next thing is, so if you guys are any of you guys that are into 22s quite a bit, you guys know Hasbro. He contacted me. Has had this air gun for a while, and it's apparently leaking CO2. And I told him I couldn't promise him anything, but this is one of those Plainsman CO2 guns, and I have worked on a couple of them. They're not easy to seal, and there's no guarantees that I'll be able to seal it. But I told him as long as that was okay with him, I would give it a try. There's no seal kits available for them, so you got to kind of improvise. I do have another one here that I have two of them that are working right now, and I have one that I haven't touched yet. I know it leaks, but I haven't taken it apart to try it out yet. But so that's a Healthways Plainsman. These are a BB only repeater. These take 8 grams CO2. But we'll be giving this a whirl and see. They are pretty cool if they work, when they do work, but a lot of fun. All right, so that's that. I've got one more that I've kind of been raving about these scopes. This is I've bought another one, so I've given a couple of these away, and I've still got this will probably make 5 or 6 that I still have in the garage. But these are a neat little scope from Orcair, and I just can't. The reason I wanted to get another one is I just noticed that. So now they have rated this as a Springer rated scope. So I wanted to get one and give it a whirl as far as being Springer rated. It's actually listed on their Amazon. Oh, I'm tilted here. Hold on. They have it listed on their Amazon as being Springer rated now. So I wanted to put that to the test. You know, I'm always looking for a good Springer scope that'll stand up to the rigors of a Springer. I do have these. I have one on my 1322 build right here. I have one on my Winchester 1377 XS right here. And I know there's at least 3 or 4 more over there on that rack over there. So, but I haven't decided which Springer I'm going to put this one on, but this one is definitely going to go on a Springer for sure. I might not start it out right off with the Diana 350 Magnum, but I'll put it on something that's got some pretty decent recoil. And I've already done a pretty good review on these scopes, but I'll just give you a little bird's eye look at it real quick. We'll get that later. But it is a really neat looking scope. Get rid of this. I don't really get into these caps too much, but so this will resolve all the way down to it says 10 yards, but it actually focuses really nice here in the garage at 7 yards. So it's a 3 to 9 by 40 with an adjustable objective. Does come is a illuminated reticle. I don't think they come with the battery installed. No. But it is an illuminated reticle. They do have really very positive clicks. These are very, very inexpensive, like $50. They've had them on sale for as little as $29, but they're right around $50 right now. But such a cool little scope, and we're gonna put it to put it on a Springer and put it to the test for that as well. Like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe one of my Dianas or one of my Winchester Dianas. Fine work bow. I don't know. I don't want to upset the Cometa. The Cometa is doing really good with the hammers. I'm going to leave that alone, but we'll put this on a Springer and put it to the test. So anyway, really cool mail call. Some really cool stuff. We'll get this all sorted out and do videos on all this stuff individually. So one thing else from Orcair that I'm really liking is this new Orcair compressor that they sent over. Very little. It's compact compared to the other compressors that I have and have had. I gave a few away already, but I've been pumping up my. I've got two Scott bottles, 45-minute, or are they 30-minute? Well, the bigger Scott bottles, and then I have an Orcair 1.6 liter bottle, and that thing fills those up like 50% faster than any of the other 3 compressors that I've had in the garage here. So that is pretty impressive, and it doesn't overheat. They say in the manual to not let it run more than 30 minutes. So I actually hooked it up to my big Scott tank here, set it for just 4,000 psi, just to be safe, and set a 30-minute timer. Went out and did some yard work. When the timer went off, I came back in. It was sitting at about 50 degrees Celsius, which is about 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's it. Like, heats up to that amount and never goes higher than that. So, but that's on these pumps. Most of the manufacturers say you don't want to go above like 180 or 190. So that's never even come close. It's got a temperature controlled fan, so it will turn itself on after it reaches like 44 or 46 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. The one thing I haven't figured out yet, and I have been meaning to ask my contact at Orcair, is there a way to switch that one from Celsius to Fahrenheit? If I had anything to knock against it, and it really isn't a knock, is I haven't been able to figure out how to switch that yet. It looks like it's just set for Celsius. No big deal. It's a real quick calculation to convert it over, but anyway, there you go. Real cool stuff. We'll have a lot of fun with all this stuff out here. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.